This podcast is brought to you by Place Pros, commercial and investment real estate, and nicotour.boutique, your one-stop shop for everything cool. Casey, welcome to the show.
Hi. Hey.
Hey. Casey.
Yes.
You grew up here, yeah?
I did grow up here. I grew up here, born in New York.
Born in New York?
Yeah.
Like city or countryside?
No, upstate, Utica.
Ooh.
Whitesboro, actually, but Utica. Nobody's ever heard of Whitesboro, so Utica.
Okay.
And then moved here when I was 9 with my family. My father, it was in the newspaper industry, and got hired at the Florida Today.
Oh,
it was
yeah?
still kind of small, yeah.
Cool.
Before they built a big building on US 1.
Yep.
And so we moved down here when I was a kid.
What did he write about?
Oh, he did all kinds of things.
Yeah.
He worked on space program stuff. He got pretty well known for doing NASCAR coverage. He was a columnist.
Yeah.
I got out of a speeding ticket because a guy knew who my dad was.
That's really cool.
Talked about Dale Earnhardt. and he let me off. He's like, I can't give you a ticket. Tell your dad I said hello.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
What school did you go to?
O'Galley High School.
Okay.
And then BCC used to be called. It's
Yeah,
Eastern Florida
I went
State.
to BCC.
Yeah.
I loved BCC. It was a
Yeah.
good school. Cool.
That's where I picked up photography.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember your teachers there? As well.
I do remember 2 of them very distinctly, but I don't remember their names.
Okay.
But they did have an impact on me, actually.
Yeah. So you picked it up at BCC.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you start?
I actually was going to go just for graphic design. I was just going to school to
Yeah.
kind of go to school. I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But it's a classic story where you do something and the lights turn on all
Mm-hmm.
of a sudden. So I took an intro to photography class. It was a black and white photography class with slides. And, Jason Noon was in that class with me. Lights Out Project, shout out. And I fell in love immediately.
Yeah.
And then from that moment on, I just changed all my courses to photography courses and just never stopped.
What did you start photographing? Like what?
I started off pretty early being pretty abstract with my photos, like weird abstract still life kind of things.
Yeah.
You know, like people will often describe it as like nuts and bolts and whatnot.
Yeah.
But, it's just I've come to find that it's part of my process is seeing the story and the life that everything actually has if you stop and pay attention to it.
Yeah.
People walk past things all the time when I'm constantly searching
Looking
my
for
surroundings for like just, moments.
That's really interesting.
Light, different.
Yeah, because you do skating and surfing,
I
but
do,
you also do like portraitures and music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, music is one of my favorite things to shoot.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, it's so fun. Because
What?
you're in it, you're live, you're there at the party.
You have some really good shots. Can we pull those up? They're like gritty, and it makes you kind of feel like you're there. And you captured this woman.
That is Becca.
Becca. Yeah. What an amazing
Traditionals,
shot.
cut, shaves, and brews. She's my barber. She cut my hair.
Is she? Cool. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, so much character in that photo right there.
Yeah, I did that at their Ghouls Night the last time I was in town a few months back. And I was just kind of, shooting the party for them.
Yeah.
We collaborated on a lot of things. They're very good friends of mine.
That's really cool. I've
And,
also seen your work at Derek Gore's gallery.
Yeah, I had a show there recently. It was called Casey's Liquor. It was, I live in Southern California now.
Okay. When did you move?
7 years ago,
Oh, really?
2016.
Okay, so a bit now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And
Minus 2, kind of, because of the COVID debacle.
Yeah. That took away
So I kind
some
of
time.
surfed every day for about a year and a half.
Did they let you?
Not very at first. I found places to go where I could surf, but there was a couple beaches that were closed. But that didn't really last long.
Yeah.
And you could find a way around it if you know your way around town at all.
Sneak around town.
But yeah, so I did a lot of surfing. But yeah, basically kind of lost 2 years of networking. But
Everybody did though, right?
Yeah, it's still cool though.
Yes, and you're doing television and
actual movie work down there?
Yeah, I work on a lot of reality type television shows. Some
What do you work on? I'm in
music
reality
videos.
TV, television.
The last one I just got done with that I did a full run on was called Inside Out. It was on HGTV. It's now on HBO Max or Max.
Okay, what's that about?
It's Carmine and Mike, these two guys. They kind of bicker over who gets the bulk of the renovation budget, the inside of the house or the outside, like landscaping.
Oh, cool.
But the guys are hilarious. It's great. They're super fun to work with. But that was just a really fun experience. I think that show, I don't think it's being renewed, but it's great. I think there's 2 seasons of it, but it was really fun to work on.
Cool.
Yeah.
So,
I got to do a lot of fun camera work. I was a camera operator on that show. So
nice.
I was able to take my my style into the television world, which actually Nate Harrington, House 8 Media, my boss, was very open to creative shots on that show.
That's really
which
good.
was really cool.
Yeah, so, the head honcho is...
He's like, let's get creative. Let's do cool stuff.
That's really good, because a lot of times
I'll
come across...
lenses.
like really good footage, and at the end of the day, they're like, this is too much. We can't use it. Let's simplify it. Let's dumb it down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's really fun.
Yeah.
When you get to use your skills.
Yeah, it's perfect. That's why TV kind of worked for me, because it's hard work, but it's always different.
How long have you been doing it, and how'd you get into it?
Since I moved. So basically, I moved to work on a show in New Orleans called Big Easy Motors, which is a phenomenal experience living in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And, walking around with my camera every chance I got in New Orleans New York and New Orleans are probably 2 go-to places for the
Have you
type of
worked in
photography
New York?
I like to do. No, not in that sense. I
Okay.
haven't. No, I haven't been back in quite a while, but
Yeah.
it is somewhere I aim to get back to soon, just to walk around and shoot photos.
Yeah. Well, there's always a shot there, right?
Yeah, there's a shot everywhere.
That's really cool. And what do you do with movies?
I do actually in movies. I've been doing a lot of grip work, so that's
nice.
Yeah, but getting into that realm is interesting and fun, but it takes time. You gotta work your way up the ladder and whatnot.
Do you know Alec Parker?
I do not.
He's also from here, and he's...
Oh, maybe I do.
Yeah,
maybe I do.
he's a surfer, but also is dabbling in, I don't know to what capacity. Maybe just photography. And
I'm terrible with names. He could be my best friend, and I might not remember his name. Second best friend, maybe.
He's really distinct. He's got this like curly, wild hair.
Oh, maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know. He was younger than me, so I don't know. Maybe you guys missed generation.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I'm a little older now. I'm in this guy's category. I'm probably older than you too.
Well, I heard you
talking
used
to the producer over here, guys.
Yeah,
so.
Jesse. Jesse was telling me that you guys worked together at the Foo Bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about that.
Back open. Oh man, that was I got discovered by the owner that many of you out there know.
Who's the owner again?
At a house party. The owner now is Bear. He used to work there, but the
okay.
former owner was Kimberly. She no longer owns Foo Bar, but she saw me DJing at a house party at my house, and I was just playing some like deep Miami house, some funky stuff, and she dug it, and she was opening this new posh place, and she's like, "Hey," she's like, "You'd be perfect," and I was like, "What? Like, tell me about it." And I went and hung out with her before it was opened. We hung out there a lot before it was open, maybe a month, 2 months. It was ready and done, but the doors were just closed. So it kind of had a little mystique to it. And then, but anyway, the first night I went in there, it was her and her interior designer who designed the place. And we just hung out and drunk wine all night and partied, and I played music for him, and it was great. But that was basically how that place was. It was just like, it was like a cool little vibe. Clubhouse. It was super rad. I met all my best friends there. Cool. Every different walk of life,
and you would just play music for them.
I would show up. My kind of backbone in that place, which was also interesting, was like kind of more deep house and tech house, because Brevard in Southern Florida is known for break beats and kind of more Miami-based style music. So going into it, I knew that I wanted to play the groovy stuff, the stuff that I like.
Yeah.
More deep.
And people appreciated that.
Yeah, I think it worked more because the place was so cool and different. The music was cool and different. Yeah. The vibe was cool
what
and
years
different.
Were that?
2006, I think. 2006. Jesse coming through. Where's the Google work, man?
Jesse, were you DJing too? Pouring drinks.
Yeah, man. But
Cool.
yeah, the place was fantastic.
Yeah.
Like I said, I met all of them. I met Becca. Becca.
Oh, Becca's on a
This
T-shirt, you
photo.
guys.
Yeah. Check these out.
Are these available online?
I met Becca there. And Rob.
I gotta go meet
518
Becca.
Skate Shop. Oh, she's rad.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the best.
Where is she bartending at? The
She works at Traditionals Cut Shaves and Brews.
Okay.
She's a hairstylist.
I
a
keep
barber.
hearing about that place. It's both a
You haven't
barber
been
shop and a bar.
A bar and then skate shop next door, and Sander Collective is next door to that, and Derek Gore's Gallery is around the corner
Yeah,
from
yeah.
that, and that's
You
where it's
know.
at now.
I
That's
haven't
it's the
ventured
new
around the corner.
It's it's going to be downtown Melbourne on steroids. It's going to be better than it was down there.
Yeah.
And it's more chill. It's more of an art vibe. So it's
But there's also that second story venue coming up.
Pineapples. Oh, there's
Well,
a couple other places.
Yeah, they're
going through.
building one.
I saw DRI at Pineapples the other night. That was wild. I came into town. I went and saw Rob at 518, and he's like, "Hey, DRI is playing tonight." It was my first day in town. Like I just got here.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, yeah, let's
Let's
go.
go.
It was sick. It was sick. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I was like, Pineapples? No way.
Yeah.
It was odd, unexpected, but that's kind of how Melbourne tends
Well,
to
it
be.
wasn't like that, back in the day.
Kind of was.
Really?
Yeah, it's just bigger now. We have
Yeah, it's
more
more-
access now, I think.
More to
maybe.
choose from.
But it was always kind of sick like that. I
don't
mean,
know. No,
when things started, Derek, Clifton Chandler, myself,
no.
a bunch of people.
I wasn't
Ryan
there
Spear
back
was
then.
around. Foo Bar opened. Like we were doing so many things, and galleries were opening, and we were just throwing
Yeah, no.
parties and
I wasn't
shows.
here for that. I left in like 2003, maybe.
Oh, dude!
I
you
missed out on like
big
the
time.
growth, and like I would always come back like on Thanksgiving or Christmas, and just go to like Ichabod's or something.
Yeah, well, Ichabod's on Christmas is a
That-
staple.
it was, yeah.
yeah.
Is it still?
I don't know.
I know.
I
don't know
haven't
either.
drank here on Christmas in a minute.
You were in Jacksonville just now?
Recently, yeah, I went up there to visit with some friends and see my fiance's grandmother and family.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
You're newly engaged?
I am.
Cool.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
How did that happen?
The video is kind of popular on
It's on
Instagram.
video?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. How did you do it?
Oh, she had no idea. I was waiting for her to like come up with a plan to go like do something because I wanted to just play it super dry.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Man, we need to get out of town." I was like, "Yeah, sure. Let's want to go back down to Laguna again because she liked it. We went to Laguna Beach one time and she
Yeah.
really liked it. She's like, "Yeah." So I was like, "All right, cool, got it."
But was she planning it knowing that you were
No,
ready?
she had no clue. She
was
just
just
she just
planning a
wanted to
weekend.
like not even a weekend, just drive out of town for a day, just cruise
Oh,
around.
That's nice. So you
She's
were
like, "Let's
this
go
is my
take a
chance."
picture on that rock that we took a picture on last time." And I was like, "Yes."
Now, do you take your own pictures? Do you bring the tripod?
I did
in a
know. I just
situation
had
like
my
that?
phone.
Okay.
And I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna set it on a timer." And I
Okay.
like set it up, and when I hit record, it was recording video.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and that was fun. I will give it a look. It's on my Casey DeCotis Instagram. It's you can watch for yourself to see how it happens.
It happened this past year.
It's pretty funny though.
Oh.
Yeah, it happened a couple months ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Are you guys already planning wedding? Just giving it a minute.
Now that we're home around family, it's
Oh yeah, I bet you're getting a lot of questions
starting
now.
to be more serious. Yeah.
Will you get married here?
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Yeah, it's Jesse's telling
There's
me that
a
I
new
have
venue
to, so
in
I have to.
town.
He's the boss.
Have you guys seen Casa Bonita?
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fantastic. I think we might have to do something small,
Yeah, you
as a
guys-
ceremony, and then have something afterwards so that everybody in Brevard County can come.
You guys should check out Casa Bonita.
Because I can't not invite every single person I know because I love everybody so much. So
Yeah.
I have to have.
No, there's a new venue and it's super cute and it sounds like it's intimate and then you can have a little party there. There's a bar.
I like it.
Have you heard of it?
No.
It's like
What is it? Casa Bonita? Maybe
Casa
I've heard
Bonita.
of it. I don't know.
No, it's brand new. Do you know the Synagogues?
Yeah.
Like Carly
Yeah.
Synagogue?
Yep.
It's her place.
Oh,
And
no
with
way.
somebody like it's a team
Sick.
of people. It's
What's up, Carly?
really nice. It's right by 7-Eleven.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
Spanish-looking
Cool,
house.
Cool.
Drop in there with your fiance.
Right
You
on.
guys are gonna be blown away.
Well, I dropped her off at the airport this morning. So
Oh, you did?
she gone.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
See
there's
ya.
pictures
Hi,
online.
Susie.
Susie's her name?
Yeah.
How did you guys meet?
Around town. Just
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, so both of you left. So.
No, I left and dated her for 6 years long distance.
What?
Yeah, it worked out perfect. I was busy, she was busy. It worked. We liked each other, so it didn't matter. I was,
So you met
we
here.
just stuck with it. We were tight
Then
from the
left
start.
to go do your TV production work.
She's in school and stuff, and she was working real hard. So
She's school here.
we were busy, so it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
But you would go see each
Oh
other.
yeah, we'd see each other all the time. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And so has she moved
Yeah, she
in
has
with
now.
you?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh my goodness.
We've got a killer
Congratulations.
spot, man. Killer spot.
Yeah, where are you at?
Seal Beach. It's just south of Long Beach.
Okay.
So I'm close to LA where most of my jobs are.
Yeah.
But I'm far enough away that Seal Beach is kind of isolated. There's like a naval station and like a bridge over to Long Beach. So it's kind of like its own little spot. It's right on the beach. I surf every day that I'm not working.
Cool.
Yeah.
So do you
Susie
have-
manages the coffee shop right in front of our house.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my
it's sick.
gosh.
So
what a
sick.
life.
It's pretty great. It's
Ah.
expensive and it's hard. The industry
Yeah.
I'm in is not like guaranteed. So
Yeah, no, I know that.
I mean, I could work nonstop for 3 months and then not have a job again for another couple months. Like
I think I worked 1 month last year or 2, and I just got back on a gig. So I hear you. It's
it's like a day here, 2 days there. Like
yeah. But if you get on a show,
yeah,
That
yeah.
has
And
to keep
even
in.
the short, day playing stuff where you just work in a couple days. I mean, the
Yeah.
pay is decent, so it's okay.
Yeah.
It's enough to like hold you over a little bit. But
Yeah.
it's consistency is the key. But it's hard to be consistent. Out
yeah,
there.
you really need to get on
So-
a show that's already doing well. And yeah, I
You gotta
remember
hustle and
yeah.
do lots of different types of work to keep
Yeah.
it going. Most of the people I know have, they drive Uber or they, do
that
different things to supplement.
I heard that. I mean, there's like forums, like on Facebook of people being like, what is going on in the industry? What are you guys doing to stay afloat? Because lately it's been really dry.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, I don't think it's, I guess it depends. I guess it depends on what your gig is. But
Yeah.
yeah, there was definitely, obviously, the strikes.
The strikes
kind
yeah.
of changed the landscape a little bit.
They
But there's still a
did.
lot of non-union stuff that you can work on or do your own projects, which I'm very into.
Yeah.
into.
I like doing my own project. So your latest project is the t-shirts.
Yeah.
I
This
love
is-
that one.
This is the next one, I think. So it's just another kind of art project. I'm a t-shirt freak. I have
yeah.
way too many and continue to purchase them. And I've always wanted to make my own.
Yeah.
But until kind of more recently, it was harder to do. But now there's ways to do it where
Are
I
you
don't
doing-
have to like
Order 10 of them.
order 100 of them
Yeah.
to make them affordable.
Right.
Which I've
Did
looked
you
into
tell
doing.
us where we can get them?
DeCotis.myshopify.com
Okay.
right now.
And the link is in your Instagram bio.
Yeah, and Facebook and
Okay.
whatnot.
Very awesome.
But right now I only have the Becca up, the one that I
Oh,
showed you.
really?
That's the first one. I'm going to be kind of meticulous about it. That's kind of part of how I envisioned this project is,
Like slowing
it'll
down.
change as I change, I imagine.
Yeah.
But to take my time, I guess, is a more accurate way to do it. Pick the specific T-shirt I want it on. I don't want to have like 10,000 colors. Like I want this
That
color, this
color.
T-shirt. Boom, here it is. It's like
I like that philosophy.
yeah,
I
because
think
it's an art project. It's
you can't
art
rush it.
that you can wear, but you want it to be like being a T-shirt fanatic.
Yeah.
Like I'll buy a T-shirt, and if I don't like the T-shirt, no matter how dope the print is,
It doesn't.
I'm not wearing it.
Yeah.
I'm just see you
Do you
later.
have favorite brands and cuts?
Yeah, there's a couple. OK Player is rad.
Okay.
They used this record label, OK Player. They did the Roots and whatnot, but they have a killer shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a few out there. There's another one I can't think of the name of it right now, but yeah, there's a few that I
So are you just
frequent.
sticking to t-shirts, or does the
I
shop
have sweatshirts also.
Okay.
And the better I get at interacting with the things that I have to use, the tools I have to use to build all this stuff, I'm sure more things will be available. But it's going to be essentially tops for now.
Do you think you'll like put them up at like local shops at all?
Possibly. One step at a time. This is
Yeah.
still very new. So I, for now, I want to kind of get a hang of getting the T-shirts out, doing them right, making them look good, making sure they have everything I want them to have, and then kind of one step at a time.
Yeah. Will they be like limited supply?
No, I don't think so.
Just,
I mean, there may be one here or there that might be limited supply, but I have to get my feet on the ground really and get a little organized with how I want to do these and release them.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
we look forward to seeing
We'll
that.
see.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get Jesse on one. He's giving me a thumbs up, so I think that's a yes, guys.
I love T-shirts like that. You know, Shargood.
Yeah.
She just had, I don't know who did the photography, but she just released a couple that are really clever.
Yeah, I've seen she's got some cool stuff
Yeah.
out there. I spoke to her about Foo Bar on Facebook the other day.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, I was too young for Foo Bar," and I was like, "Oh, you would have fit right in. That place would have been perfect for her."
Yeah.
She would have played violin while DJing, guaranteed.
Oh my gosh.
Guaranteed. I used to bring friends in to like with bongo drums, or I'd plug in my Barfly RJ's guitar into my mixer and have him like riff, like blues riffs while I was mixing and stuff. I love doing stuff like that.
That's awesome. So what have you been up to this holiday season?
Man, what haven't I been up to? Making the rounds, really.
Yeah.
I shot the agnostic front show at Iron Oak. That's the highlight of my trip so far, minus seeing my family and friends.
Yeah.
But that was sick. Yeah. The 518 put that on. Rob, what up, Rob? It was sick. Yeah. Murphy's Law. It's the first time I saw Murphy's Law live, and it was sick. I loved it.
And you photographed?
Oh yeah, I was up in there. Yeah, it was great.
Some.
That's like my favorite thing to do.
Is that it? Right there?
Oh yeah. That's Murphy's Law.
amazing.
That's something he does every show. I guess he opens a beer, then he lights a joint, and passes it around.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This shot is amazing.
That's sick.
Were you on the stage and they
No,
had
I
come
was
down?
holding the camera above my head and walking around. There was a pit going so see those guys are kind of circling in Stigma, and there's a pit around the guys blocking Stigma so he could play. It was so rad.
Oh my goodness.
I got a bunch of shots of that. I've only posted maybe 2-3 shots so far.
They're so good.
I've got so many.
How do you get the lighting to do that?
That I was using flash.
You were.
Yep. I usually don't. I'm not known for using flash, but I've been like
in this
way
case,
more
it
into it
worked.
recently, and I've been
Yeah.
looking forward to I came early for this show. I flew to Florida early so I could shoot this show because I was like, okay, I'm gonna rock the flash. I got some new things I was gonna try, and that was a perfect opportunity. So when Rob told me about the show, I was like, oh, I'll just book my flight early so I could come and get stuff like this. So that's why I live for this. I love that so much.
Amazing. What else do we have? Yes, this one's on your
I'm
T-shirt.
wearing that. Yeah, it's my friend Ryan Dodge. She's a chef for the Broncos now, but he's local from here. Also a Foo Bar cat.
Oh, really? He's a local?
Oh yeah. He lives in Denver,
Okay.
but he came down and visited me for 3-4 days. We just drove around and skated and shot photos and
I mean, this one's
got him,
amazing. It looks like religious almost.
rocking his board right on the sun.
Yeah.
I was in Long Beach.
Cool. I love this one. Yep, wearing it.
It's my nephew. Oh, that's a place Channel Street Skate Park. I found it by chance under a bridge in San Pedro.
Really?
Yeah, so you drive over like the Long Beach where all the shipping is and whatnot, and there's San Pedro out there, and there's a skate park under a bridge that's like a do-it-yourself DIY style. And yeah, so me and my nephew did the same thing me and Ryan did. Just drove around, looked for skate parks, shot photos.
This one's your nephew?
Yep, Nevin Martin.
Cool. You have family over there?
No.
Oh.
Nobody's over there. My friend Laura Littman, hi Laura, lives in up north near San Francisco, but that's kind of it. Close friends wise, I have some local friends. Finally, it took me a few years to get friends out there, but
cool.
That was the hardest part.
It is a hard part.
Because here it's like
do
the
you have
mafia.
friends
I know everybody.
Yeah.
Melbourne Mafia.
Right. Do you have like industry friends though?
Yeah. That's where I met the people that I'm friends with. Yeah.
It's either that or like neighbors.
But very few of them do you actually become friends with. You know what I mean? Like, I have numbers and hey man, how you doing kind of style. But there's only a couple people, handful of people that I'm actually like, they're my homies.
Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys do like holiday parties and stuff with
Uh,
your crews? Or like
yeah, I
rap
mean, there's
parties?
rap parties.
Yeah.
There's rap parties.
Yeah.
When you're done with a gig, that
Yeah.
are usually pretty crazy. Yeah.
They're fun. They're fun. Oh, this one's nice. Where's that one at?
That's on the beach here.
Really?
Yeah, last time I was here, I wake up so super early these days. I don't know when that started happening, but
Yeah, as you get older.
I wake up at like 5 o'clock every morning.
Wow.
So I came here and I'm waking up 5 o'clock every morning, and so I decided to go run around town, shoot some photos, maybe start a new project based in around this area possibly.
Yeah.
Just start collecting images. But
Did
this
you use
one
like a
is-
special lens on this one?
This is a 16 millimeter 2.8 Canon.
It's so crisp.
Yeah, but that's 16 mil, and that's using I have a new gear. I have a Canon R5 that I'm using now, so that's shot with that. So it's it's very high megapixels, very nice, fancy
It's almost
camera.
like you could touch the grit of the
sand I love
there.
it. I love it. Like that. Like when I shoot that, I just imagine it like gigantic, big, printed like somewhere.
Yeah. Like on a wallpaper it.
Oh, that's across the street from my house in California.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that was last 2 Januaries ago. It was a bomb cyclone swell. So the surf, it's like this right now. Check Surfline, guys. Check Southern California breaks
Oh,
and
yeah?
Surfline. It's huge right now. I saw the reports are 10 to 15 feet. I was looking at a place in Newport that I surf all the time, and it was gigantic.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway.
that last shot was a place that I've heard of, that my friend Tommy in California told me about. He says, "Oh yeah, sometimes it breaks out at the end of the jetty." I was like, "Whatever." And there's an oil rig out there called Esther's, and he said
Oh,
it breaks.
really?
Sometimes it breaks out by that jetty, and it breaks at the oil rig. And I was like, I believed him because he's from there, but I was like, "This is not true. How is that even possible?" Because I surf out there all the time,
And you never
and
saw it.
it's not. I mean, you can't even imagine how it's possible for waves to break where they were breaking.
Yeah.
But literally,
did.
there. I don't think I sent you guys a copy of the photo, but I have a photo of a guy going backside, grabbing his rail, and you could see the oil rig in the background. It's actually quite far away, but there was guys towing in on like foils and stuff on the waves that were out by the jetty. It was,
That's
or not by the
crazy.
jetty, but the oil
That
rig.
would make a really good picture.
But it was wild.
What a weird.
I have a few of these
thing to be
printed
out
in
in the ocean.
California that have sold in the I hang out in the coffee shop and stuff.
Yeah. Do you hang them in galleries there too?
Not yet. I'm eyeing a couple places.
Yeah.
I've talked to a couple people, but I haven't found
The
somebody
right-
I really like yet.
Yeah.
I might just do what we started doing here and just find a place that maybe isn't even supposed to be for that at all and just throw a party.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so that's probably what I'll end up doing. I'll line up some musicians and I'll do cool stuff. I'll
Nice.
just take the vibe out there.
Yeah.
I brag about this area all the time. By
You
the way.
do?
Oh yeah.
It's like a little hidden
Because I'm
gem.
like, oh, where are you from? I'm like, oh, I'm from Florida, and everybody's like, oh, Florida. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people are familiar. I mean, they travel and people do things, but
Yeah, but
they don't
always
know that it's
Florida
actually
stigma.
super sick here.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, people from here, you guys know, you guys do this.
We leave and come back all the time.
Man, we have internationally known artists and bands and people doing interesting things.
Yeah.
All kinds of industries too. It's
Yes,
rad.
like yourself.
Right. Oh yeah. Forgot about me.
That's really cool that you visit. How often do you come back?
Probably at least twice a year.
But you're still tied to the area because what is your title at Livewire?
Creative director and photographer.
And you share that with Chris Maslow, yeah?
Creative director, yeah.
Yeah.
And Barfly, RJ Strands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
okay.
RJ really does the brunt of the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's going all right right now. We're reformatting how we release it.
Yeah.
I think RJ's overwhelmed with work, and so we want to go maybe less times a year and just thicker and better and prettier.
Mm-hmm.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
But so taking a couple steps back right now to take 3 forward later.
Yeah.
And keep an eye out. Yeah.
Yeah. How does like a musician get your attention?
Contact us.
Contact us. Okay.
Facebook message,
That's the
Instagram.
best way.
Yeah, it's basically myself or RJ Barfly kind of running through most of that stuff, and we take people like yourself, my friend over here, anybody who hits us up is like, hey, check out this person or that person, or
really?
we're
You take
super into
nominations?
it. Yeah, I mean, it's small. We're it's not like this is a giant thing going on.
Yeah,
so
no, but
it's
it's prominent.
it's
Let's tell them that you were trying to find one in town and you just couldn't.
I couldn't. Yeah,
How many places did you
I
go
came
to?
in, and
There
Jesse was like, hey man, can you we'd like to show the mag? And I'm like, oh, I didn't think of it. I didn't bring any.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'll run down to O'Galley and grab a couple. And I went to like 6 places, and everybody's like, "Oh no, everybody likes them." That's what they said to me.
'em.
3 people said that to me. Well, everybody likes them. They snatch them up, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, cool, I guess.
Now I have nothing to bring.
I know. Just my smiling face.
Yes. Well, yeah, it's bittersweet to hear that they won't be so consecutive, but everybody loves them. So
Yeah, I think
keep
it'll
'em
be better, to
coming.
be honest with you. There'd be more attention, more
Yeah.
time, to really get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all about that. I'm very critical, overcritical, I'm sure. I've learned to stop, cut yourself off. Like, okay, it's good. Like,
yeah.
don't mess with it until next month.
Yeah.
But
do you find it hard to like find people in town to like delegate the work to?
Sort of. I mean, because at this point, it's not a paid gig for anybody. I mean,
Right.
we were trying to set up a way where you could get some money, but it was basically more of a passion project, just another art project.
Yeah.
As I'm kind of known to do. But that's kind of how it started. And then there's this like more interest and more people liked it. And
Yeah.
but it's just it's a lot to juggle for like one person or 2 people
Or 3.
or right. So
Okay.
but but we were always looking for people who were interested in writing or creating their own kind of segment. You know what I mean? Like somebody to cover a punk scene, like goes out all the time and just is like wants to write. Like it's an opportunity for anybody who's interested in being creative and having something in print. Like it's there.
That's good to know.
It's
I
there.
think there's a lot of like hungry youngins around.
That's what we're
here.
hoping for. That's what we're
Yeah.
hoping for. I was telling my friend Barfly that we need to maybe find some young kids who are maybe into sales, have some time, or people who are just into being involved. If somebody came to me when I was 25 and was like, "Hey, we got this thing. We're just looking who wants to do something sick
You'd be like me
in print." Oh, I'll be all over it.
Yeah.
And then I'd have 10 people with me.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I don't I don't live here anymore. I'm not in touch as much with the younger
Yeah.
folk in
Yes.
town. I know all the old farts
They all hang
at
out
this
at
point.
Kava, I think. Kava Bar.
All right, I'll have to send my niece in there.
Do you think you'll ever come back and live here? Like
I don't know.
Maybe when you
I mean,
guys-
anything's possible. Never say
Yeah,
never.
right?
I mean, I love it here. I miss it every single time. I hate going back to California every single time. But then when I wake up in a couple days and it's head high and
Yeah. You'll be
peaky
happy.
surf, I'm going to be pretty happy.
Cool. Well, it was really nice having you here.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that we can look forward to for 2024?
Man, I'll be coming up with projects all year, I'm sure. I'll be
Yeah.
driving around doing something, and I'll be back here hopefully for the next Punk in the Park, which the dates may change. But I want to come shoot that, so I'll be
Okay.
here for that for sure.
When is that, Jesse? When is that?
It's
usually?
up in the air.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But is it springtime, summertime?
Typically it's in May, I
May.
think. But that might change just because rain and stuff.
Yeah.
We'll see.
rain
I don't know.
always
I have nothing to do with any of that scheduling or anything like that.
Right.
So
You
it's
just want to shoot
completely
it.
out of my knowledge base.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to shoot it. So whenever it is, I'll be there.
And you'll take time off of work.
Yeah,
Cool.
I might not be working.
Yeah,
And
right.
if I am, I'll take time off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'll
100%.
be like, I gotta be out
100%.
these days. Cool, cool. Well, it was really nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you for stopping by the
Yeah,
studio.
my pleasure.
And hopefully we'll see you again when you come back.
Awesome. Yeah, I'd love to.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
To be a sponsor or nominate a guest, hit us up on Instagram at local_celebrity_brevard. Until next time, goodbye.